I've been hearing about this Marvel fight between two actors, and I need your thoughts on who it was because I've made jokes, but I don't know who it could be. So
All
who do
right.
you got?
So yeah, a couple things that kind of give us some clues on who it was. They've never recorded together. They've never been in the same scene together. Never worked together in that capacity.
Okay.
That was one. After the melee ensued, they had to end up shooting them separately, the two actors all together. One of the actors said something off the cuff to the other one that caught that actor by surprise, and that's how the entire argument began.
Heard that.
Let me start off by saying I don't think any combination of who this could have been doesn't involve RDJ. I
A lot
think
of people seem to
RDJ's
think
in it
that.
regardless.
Oh, you
And
think he is in it for sure?
oh yes, yeah.
Okay,
He's
got
in
it.
it regardless.
Got it.
So now there's a few potential partners for him to have gotten this whole thing in. And keep in mind, this is somebody he hasn't worked with before. On my list, I've got Pedro Pascal, Mr. Anxiety himself.
Yeah.
I got Ryan Reynolds, who
That's
around
real
that
popular.
same time was tweeting and making it coy about maybe him potentially being in Doomsday. I got those two, or I think it's one of those two. I think it's either Ryan Reynolds or Pedro Pascal.
Okay. So
And I
then
think the comment that was made, I think it was about his salary.
is
I think it was about his
RDJ
bread.
salary or Pedro?
RDJ's salary, yes.
Okay, that's possible.
Him getting all these articles about how much money he's making and blase skip. Meanwhile, you got people like what's the chick that played in Endgame? She was the chick with the horns. She's in White Lotus. She was in this season of White Lotus. She was talking about how they wanted to bring her back but not increase her pay at all. And they told her that she should just be lucky to even be in the movie. Blonde-haired chick from White Lotus. But she said the same thing. She was like, I mean, they're not going to pay me no more and all of that stuff. We've had all these lawsuits where guys or actors have been trying to fight for their money, mainly, Scarlett Johansson going through her thing. So while you penny pinching with all the rest of the actors here in the MCU, you mean Robert Downey Jr. is going to get $100 million for 2 appearances, pretty much? On top of the $500 to $600 million that Variety was reporting that he made over his career here, Chadwick Boseman, in all of his appearances in the MCU, made less than $10 million. They saying that Robert Downey Jr. made between $500 and $600 million. Somebody tell me the solo movie that Robert Downey Jr. made that made more money than Black Panther. Explain it. Explain it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Hell, what movie did that man make that made more than Thor Ragnarok? It ain't just Black Panther that he didn't outperform. Fam, none of that man's solo movies are amongst the top earning Marvel films of all time. None of them. $500 to $600 million. That is exactly what the comment was about. That is exact. Hey, Moneybags, how we doing today? And then the nigga Robert Downey Jr. turned around and was like, who the fuck is Ryan over here talking to? Yo. Don't you got some lawsuits to get through? And then that's probably what, that's probably what they came to blows.
Okay. So then the comment wasn't anxiety based. It wasn't about homeboy and
see that's where I get off with Pedro, is because he's the anxious guy. He's the I need to touch someone. Where's the blonde girl? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't look like the type of guy who's handing out ass whippings.
Letitia Wright didn't give him a backhand because she thought she was going to be the one chosen for the press run.
I don't think so. I think it was Ryan Reynolds and RDJ. First of all, I would be surprised if Doomsday, if Deadpool is not in Doomsday. I'd be very surprised. But as much as I've been learning about Ryan Reynolds, it sounds like he's a bit of a dick in real life. So if anybody's going to bring up the fact that Robert Downey Jr. is making 1,000 times more than most of the other actors,
and he would probably say it in his little sarcastic manner.
Ooh, dark horse pick? Dark horse? Mahershala. Mahershala. Like, you may be a big dog to everybody else in here, but not to me. not to me, dog. You're not a big dog to me. You know, in terms of pockets, probably, but in terms of like acting performances, like reputation,
He's that guy. He's that guy.
Buddy, you got your first one last year. I got 2 of them things already.
Here's my thought: is that it didn't include any of those people. It included a comment thrown at Anthony Mackie, and that comment was thrown at Anthony Mackie because of this picture here.
Shut up, boy! You was out there tonsil swapping outside in the street.
My boy was on Demon Time, and Letitia Wright let him know, hey, I seen you on Demon Time with that white girl of yours. He got upset. He got very upset. Now, I don't think it was that because of obviously the ensuing melee, but I'd like to believe in my head that comment was thrown at him at the very least, and that had something to do with all of this, even though it probably had nothing to do with it.
It was like, if we got a mono outbreak on set, we know who brought that shit in.
I don't know what it is about this picture, but he looks like he's on Demon Time, and it's the funniest thing in the world to me.
He got his fingernails in that lack of butt down there. He's digging. He's trying to find something. He's like, where is it? Where is it?
Oh man, nah. This is the funniest picture in the world. So anytime I can use that picture, I'm using it. But
the only other thing behind the cape I wanted to discuss was the Variety article about Disney losing the boy demographic. And the fact that, you know, they're looking for new IPs to try to earn back Gen Z young men. And it's like, hold on, man. The company that owns Lucasfilm and Marvel. Is looking for new original IP to earn back. None of this makes sense. None of that makes sense in the least bit. You have Han Solo, you had Luke Skywalker, you had Indiana Jones, you had Peter Parker, you have Steve Rogers, you have Tony Stark, Bruce Banner. You know what I mean? Like, you have some of the most popular pop culture figures when it comes to young men of all time. Like, they're I mean, outside of Batman, Superman, there isn't too much by the way of notable characters that's like that's that old. So the idea that damn, we got to go find something else to buy. We got to go buy something else
go outside of everything that we have.
Fam, $70 million for Fox. I don't even know what they paid for Lucasfilm. I don't remember. But $70 billion for Fox, whatever they paid Lucas for Lucasfilm.
Disney acquired Marvel for $4 billion.
$4 billion. Oh, Jesus Christ. 4 B's.
Yeah.
So then, wait, was it 70 for Fox?
71.3 billion.
Billion. Whew. I'm sorry. I had shit way fucked up. We talking about $75 billion just between Marvel and Lucasfilm.
And $4 billion for Lucasfilm.
I'm sorry, Marvel and Fox. Marvel and Fox.
Yep.
And you said another $4 billion for Lucasfilm? Yeah. God damn it. $80 billion almost?
$80 billion. Yep.
$80 billion?
And can't find a story.
80 B's?
Yep.
Oh. And you still got Percy Jackson. You have things like
Pirates of the Caribbean.
There you go. Pirates is another one that they have. Force Awakens made close to $2 billion. Last Jedi made less than that. And then Return of the Jedi or Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker, that one did even less than The Last Jedi. But all three of them made over $1 billion, if I'm not mistaken. So like maybe $4 billion into the 71 million? Or no, I'm sorry, 4 billion. 4 billion. So yeah, they probably made their money back off of that first trilogy.
Yeah.
Now, everything else outside of that, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they made some money on Rogue One.
You think so?
That would have been in the middle of the trilogy. It was well received. It made a decent amount of coin.
Fair.
If they were out of the black by then sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine having the type of IP that they have the rights to and be looking to buy something else.
Sure.
It's like having a
something happen with
12-car
what you have.
garage and then renting a car to drive.
Facts.
What? Excuse me?
Fridge full of groceries and you're door dashing.
Door dashing. Yeah. Live with a 5-star chef and you eat fast food.
Donald Trump. Okay, got it.
I always get a Diet Coke. You wash it down with the diet, it makes all the bad stuff go away.